Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome back. This is Henry from Tech Daddy Videos, and we are doing another live video today. And this is going to be the Amazon A to Z course. We're going to be talking about that. Also, we're going to have Q&A today. Make sure that I answer your questions. I am back from my holiday. I am live. I'm ready and pumped up because I've been making a lot of sales today. I want to talk about shipping, merchant fulfilled. What's the best way to ship? Whether we ship first class or whether we ship priority mail. So that's coming on next. You guys feel free to let me know if the volume's okay, if picture's good. Let me know all that. So I just want to make sure everything is good and we start off right. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. And we will see you guys in a second. All right. See ya.
Action.
What the? All right. Well, you guys know I had taken off and went out of the country, and now I'm back. I had a beautiful time, and I had a great time. So I wanted to talk about shipping. I wanted to talk about priority shipping, first class. I want to talk about that. What is the cheapest way to ship merchant fulfilled? Now, there are quite a bit of ways to ship products out, but if you are doing merchant fulfilled, you want to make sure that you go out and try to get the cheapest shipping possible. Now, you may run into a little bit of snags. You may run into things where somebody wants a refund and stuff like that. So you're going to have to kind of deal with that. Make sure that you comply with all the rules and regulations from Amazon. A lot of new sellers they don't know exactly what to do when they get a product that gets sent back to them, or if they refund the customer or what have you. In this case, I had a customer that was I think they were like 2 items short out of the product that I sent them. Well, they wanted a full refund, and it's kind of ridiculous. And they made up excuses like I didn't get the product, which I always do tracking. I always make sure that there are tracking in every single order, especially when I'm doing merchant fulfilled, just because of that particular reason. I'm able to prove that to Amazon, and I'm able to go out there and say, hey, wait a minute, here's my tracking and what have you, because Amazon likes to give people their money back if they're not satisfied. And then you kind of run into some of the problems where you would go and you would send the product right away and get there, and then all of a sudden they're past the 30-day or past the period for returns. So what I like to do is I like to make sure that it is within that time frame. I usually give them about a month, and then they can return the product within that month. If not, I probably would not accept the return. It's just that they take that gamble to go out there and try to do what they can, and they'll even lie to Amazon and say, this happened or that happened. For example, I was sending a product out, and I sent the product out. As a matter of fact, I sent it out priority mail, and this comes with the tracking. And I had sent that out in May, and I get a notification while I was on my holiday that they wanted their money. They wanted to return the product. They wanted to return the product, and it was already July. And what they told customer service was they didn't receive the product till July 4th. So what I did is I went back into the tracking itself, took a look at it, And sure enough, they received that product 3 days after they ordered it. They basically lied to Amazon. So what I did is I called Amazon and I explained that to them, and I also gave them the tracking number. They were able to look at. They were able to look at um, the tracking, and all of a sudden, sure enough, I was right. And they did not give him his money back, nor because he had lied to Amazon, I wasn't willing to give them their money back just because of that particular reason. But there are people out there that will go out and they will try to uh, take advantage of the situation. So there are several ways to send products out. And so what I like to do is I like to use priority mail. Priority mail usually gets there at, say, it'll get there 3 days. Um, and the cheapest way to send products out through the United States Postal Service is first class. I can get away with sending products out first class. I can get away with shipping it from Los Angeles to, say, New York for $3 and some change. But when you go to first class, then your shipping will almost double to about $6.95. Now, keep in mind, I am going through Amazon because Amazon shipping is way cheaper than the United States Postal Service or UPS or FedEx or what have you. Now, I like to send products out anything under a pound. I will go ahead and send them out using an envelope like this. That's a bubbled envelope, and you can send it out this way, first class. As long as it's under 15 ounces, you can get away with $3, $2.95 to ship it. And I use several envelopes. I'll use a smaller envelope like this one to send smaller products, and then I have the bigger one for this one, and then I have one that's bigger than this. You can send them in a pretty good size 11 by 16 envelope, and you can send it out for less than $3 sometimes. It just depends on where it's going and what have you. So I like to do that. If it is priority mail and people will have Prime, will try to use priority mail, in that case, it's going to cost you a little bit more, but I will send them out in something like this to where I have the priority mail, just put the label right here, put the product inside and send it off, and it gets there fairly quickly. If you are say, for example, you're in clothing and you want to send a shirt or something like that, then you would use something like this to where it's priority mail, but it's you can put a t-shirt in there or something and send it off this way. Like I said, that will pretty much cover anything that's going to be, for example, it would be $6 to $8 to send the product out. I had an order that came in today. It was $125 for the whole order, and so I sent it off in something like this, and it cost me $10 for the shipping itself. A small price to pay for a pretty decent order, so I wanted to do that. Let's see who's on. Can you guys hear me okay? I just want to make sure you guys are able to hear me okay. And let's see, Ben Com, looks like he is on chat. See what he has to say. You do private label or wholesale? Ben, if you've been following me, I started out wholesale, and I was selling a lot of products wholesale. And then all of a sudden, I went into private label, started selling quite a bit of private label stuff. I've been doing this for 12 years, going on 13 years now with Amazon. I was selling with eBay before, so I'm not new to this. This is something that I've been doing for a long, long time. And so I did start out wholesaling and sold one pallet, and I ended up purchasing 10 pallets at a time, 12 pallets at a time. Tractor trailer would come in, drop the product off at my warehouse, and me go ahead and send that product out to Amazon. I don't do that as much anymore just because I do a lot of private labels. So I buy a lot of products from overseas and then ship the product out directly. Speaking of that, for you people that are in my Amazon A to Z course, my July product of the month is out. So it's available to you guys. And for those of you who don't know, if you take my Amazon A to Z course, I give you a brand new product of the month to sell. And these products, they do extremely well. This particular product does around $36,000 a month just with other people. So you want to really take a look at it. It is a good product, and it is a summer product and a winter product. And it's something that you guys are going to enjoy. OLA, what's up there, OLA? Well, OLA sent me $20. Thank you very much, OLA. Appreciate that. Love it, love it, love it. I always love it when I get a little extra cash for this channel. Make sure that everything is good, my lighting's good, my sound is good, and everything else like that. So, thank you, OLA. Appreciate that. Let me see who else. iGag TV. Hi, Henry. Merchant fulfillment in Canada is not profitable at all. The shipping fees for a book cost me, $17. That's ridiculous. And of course, that is something that a lot of Canadians will turn around and they will end up using the .com. They will sell on Amazon.com and sell here. So they kind of work their way around that and send the products in to Amazon's warehouse if they're from Canada. A lot of people will do that also. So, but other than that, if you guys have any questions, feel free to just go ahead and put it in the chat, and then I will answer your questions. For those of you that are brand new, I do answer Amazon questions Monday nights. It's like kind of a good night for me to do it, and it's kind of hard for me to get back on track because I was loving every single minute that I was out there, and so I enjoyed my time, and it was just 2 weeks is not long enough, and so I'm scheduling another trip because I definitely want to go out and have another good time. So, but July, coming up in July, you have Prime Days. So make sure that you guys get ready for Prime Day. Make sure that you guys are on top of that. Send your products in right now if you can send it in, because those 2 days, July 16th and July 17th, I believe that's when Prime Day is going to be. Those days right there, if you have products in the warehouse, you most likely will sell a lot of products if you push your pay-per-click and so forth. So make sure that you guys get that ready. It's just something that happens twice a year, and always make sure that you guys are on top of that. Prime Day is like Christmas to Amazon. That is very, very busy for them. Constantly, there are a lot of people that are introduced to products that are on sale or have a discount, and so they basically put that out there for the Prime members, and the Prime members are able to get really good deals on that. So when you are doing your automatic campaigns and your manual campaigns, put a little extra on it, but instead of you doing $20 a day or what have you, try $200 for that day, okay, and see what happens to your sales. Your sales should increase. I do that on those 2 days. I think last year what I did was I went ahead, I put $2,000 per day on those particular days, and I made a killing. And so my sales were phenomenal. They um, were in the double digits. So you want to make sure that you go out there and do that. So I'm going to answer some of uh, your questions here. Let me see here. Full of treasure. Says, hi, Henry. On the pay-per-click, if you're sharing the listing, are you promoting everyone else or only yours? No, that's a nice thing. Here's the thing is, when you are doing pay-per-click, that product, you're doing pay-per-click just for yourself. You're not doing it for anybody else. You're actually doing it for yourself. So let's kind of put it as you're out there and full of treasure. You're out there and you're doing $20 a day, and I'm selling the exact same thing that you are, but I do $200 a day. Amazon is going to cater towards me because I'm putting $200 a day, and I most likely will get more views and so forth, and most likely I'll get more of the sales just because I'm out there pushing the product itself. So, but that's kind of what you have to do if you're in a very competitive market. You really want to go out there and push that. So there's quite a few people doing comments here, so let me get to it, and hopefully that helps you out. So if you see that your product is moving, for example, when I do the product of the month, I always go out there and try to push that product through pay-per-click. So if I have 10 other members that are out there selling the exact same thing, I would tell them and let them know, hey, whatever category that you're in, go out there and push that and see how well you do against your competitors. And if you're starting to do sales, if you are, say, doing 10 a day and all of a sudden you bump up your pay-per-click and you're starting to do sales, don't stop, because that is the Cadillac that's driving your product. So you want to make sure that you feed it even more. People will make that mistake by going out there and stopping it because they're going, oh, now I'm making the sales. Well, it doesn't work that way. Continue to feed it and you'll see what happens. All right. James. Okay, James says, I can't afford your course yet. How can I make some fast money? You know, unfortunately, James, Amazon, there's a lot of things that you have to do when you are selling on Amazon. It is not easy to sell on Amazon. I don't care what anybody tells you. If you have a brand new account and I have an aged account, most likely I'm going to get a lot of sales. If I have good reviews, if I have good feedback, and you don't have nothing, you're going to have to work a little bit harder to get those sales. And it's a matter of picking the right product. There are tons of people out there that drop ship, and they are living on a prayer, basically. They're going out there and selling this and this and this and this and this. But what they're not doing is they're not benefiting from it, because their BSR ranking, the bestseller rank on their product, is not moving as quickly as somebody who, say, for example, myself, who sells, one product. If I go and I sell this product and people start buying this product, excuse me, let me get this thing out here. So if I go and I private label this product, okay, this product, I private label this product and people like it, they start to buy it. Now, I'm in competition with myself because I private labeled it, I put my own name on it, and so forth. Now, all I have to do is push this product, and that's it. Once I do that, I will continue to keep pushing it, and if I start making sales on it, then I know it's a winning product. If the product is something that's a seasonal product, which I tell people to stay away from, then it won't do as well. So if a garlic grinder, or I don't know, a watermelon slicer or something, or barbecue gloves or something that is just been been there, done that, And a lot of people now, they're selling, what are they, the barbecue sheets that they lay on the barbecue pit, and they sell those, but there's so much competition that they have to push it a lot harder, because there are so many people selling that it's it's tough. It's tough for somebody to make money, but yet that's what a lot of these gurus out there are saying. Oh yeah, this is selling, and then to find out that there's too much competition. So unfortunately, you have to pick the right product. That's why I have my Amazon A to Z course. I'm telling you, if you are serious about selling on Amazon, you should be buying that course. I give you up-to-date videos. I give you a product of a month every single month. I've been doing it since 2018, January. Once you join that course, you get the products from 2018 all the way to 2019. I just gave out a product of the month in July. And so that product does $36,000 a month in sales. I show you where to get it. I show you what product it is. I do a lot of that homework for you. So it's a no-brainer. And there's a lot of members that will come into my Amazon A to Z course, and they'll go and they'll buy these products and start selling them. Now, some of the next question, I already know what it's going to be. Well, if all your members are buying your product, then it's going to be saturated. No, it's not. Because here's the thing, is I could be using a different keyword. I would not turn around and I would not give it out to my members. But I kind of do the homework. I take a look at it. I see how well it sells. And then I go out there and I sell the product. And then I give it to my members. And then all of a sudden, they're making money. They're starting to do their thing. I did a campaign, an automatic 10-cent campaign. And I just checked it when I came back from my trip. I did a campaign that was $100 a day, and I'm still running it as of today. I am still running it. And spent a total of $324, but I have made $3,900 in sales with 101 orders. That was done with a 10-cent automatic campaign. Now, I bumped that 10 cents up to 40 cents, and I kept it there because that was the sweet spot. And then all of a sudden, I started making quite a bit of money. Okay? All right, so let's get into some of these more questions. James says, I can't afford your course. Okay. What should I try to sell? That's a good question, James. I mean, good luck to you. There's a lot of products out there. You have to do your research. I have research tools such as ASIN Inspector Pro, Helium 10, Junglescout. I use all those for my research tools, my keywords, and all that. So I really put a lot into it. My course is going to teach you how to go out there and do a winning product, a winning listing, tells you how to make sure that it is optimized correctly. A lot of people don't know how to optimize their listing, so they're not seen on the first page or the second page. I go out there and I push it with Amazon's pay-per-click, and then I get all these sales that come in from the advertising, and then I get all the other sales that come in organically. And once they come in organically, then that kind of helps you out. So hopefully that helps you out. But take a look, seriously take a look. You don't have to buy the Amazon A to Z course right away. You can buy the smallest course and then increase and go up. I do have that option, just in case you can't afford that. All right. Mama Fun Times. I love that. Mama Fun Times. What's up there, Mama? Hello. Can I do coupon codes that I can actually give out to the customers to purchase? Yes, you can still do that. But if you want to be able to get reviews, it's not going to do you any good. just got another sale. Just another sale just came in. So, um, coupon codes I stay away from. The fact of the matter is, in 2017, in June of 2017, they changed that. So people were going to these clubs, these coupon clubs, what have you, and that doesn't work anymore. If you leave any type of um, coupon code and a discount and Amazon, and they leave a review, Amazon automatically has a department that checks just for that. They basically would check and they go, if you leave a review and you got a discount on it, they will take that right off and it won't do you any good. So I don't use coupon codes. I don't believe in coupon codes. I don't believe in giving my money away. I believe in making as much money as possible. That, I basically I want to make everything that I possibly can, as much money as I can, and profit as much as I can. I do not want to give out a discount code. The only reason why you would probably do a discount code nowadays is if your account was brand spanking new, you have no feedback, um, you have nothing. You have nothing at all to show on your account. So people will kind of go, well, this guy doesn't have any feedback. He doesn't have any reviews and what have you. So I don't think I'm going to trust him. And that's where your pay-per-click kind of comes in to help you out with that. So, but again, it's up to you. If you want to do coupon codes, you're more welcome to it. They do offer it. I just don't use them. I don't touch it. iGag TV, what is a criteria for a good product? A good product is a product that's going to sell constantly all year around. For example, I went ahead and I pointed out these toothbrushes, the toothbrushes that I used to sell. And so I would use those to promote. I promoted salt and pepper grinders back in the day because everybody has them on their table, and that was a constant product that sold. Another product that sold for me were baby hangers, where I would literally buy baby hangers and sell those, and I would sell luxury hangers. I'm talking about the cherry wood ones, the real thick ones. Everybody and their mother was selling these little plastic ones, and I mean, you can get them at Walmart for $1 for whatever. So I didn't sell those. But that's something that that's just something that I basically look for products that people use every single day. And this is why I'm real particular when I give out my product of the month, because my product of the month is something that they need, something that they're going to use, something that they're going to buy every single month of the year. That's what I'm looking for. And if you have a product and you have more than 10 sellers that are making a lot of money off of it, that's something that I really concentrate on, because you not just have one person that's selling it and making all the money. You have 10 other sellers selling it that are making a lot of money. Now, would I put it in the same category as them? No, I don't. I teach you exactly how to do that in my course, my Amazon course, where it's going to give you the best options, and you're going to be able to kind of put yourself in the corner and be all alone, as opposed to all these other sellers. So hopefully that helps. Okay, John, what's up there, John? John, is there lots of jobs I would like to manage other Amazon FBA sellers' accounts? I'm interested in working for someone that already sells. What are your thoughts? That right there. Okay, well, I'm going to tell you my thought, my personal opinion on that, John. I wouldn't do it, because honestly, I don't want anybody stealing my products. I don't want anybody stealing my ideas. I don't want anybody taking anything from my account that is going to hurt me. And that's where when you got these drop shippers out there and they use virtual assistants from, like, say, I don't know, overseas. I'm not going to say what country. But what would prevent them if they knew that they were handling your account and prevent them from going out there and taking your idea? They can easily go to China, order the product, send the product in, and then now all of a sudden you have competition. You have other people that are out there um, taking your product, taking your idea. So if it was me, honestly, I wouldn't let you or anybody else touch my account, because it's my business, and this is how you have to treat it. Treat it as if it was your business. I started out drop shipping a long time ago, and that lasted all of about 2 weeks until I got burnt. And when I say I got burnt, is in other words, I drop shipped a portable pool that cost me $1,000. Went to the store to go purchase it, and they were out, and it was a discontinued product. I had to give that $1,000 back plus, and that left such a bad taste in my mouth. I never drop shipped again after that. I started wholesaling. And if anybody knows, they read my story and they read exactly how they can go to Tech Daddy videos and look at my profile. Tells you exactly how I got started. And I started out with one pellet, and then I continued on. And so now I make a lot of money every single month. Every single month I turn double digits every single month. If I'm doing 200 to 400 sales a day, then that to me is awesome. That's what I need to be. When I was on vacation, my holiday, these last 2 weeks, I took home a very, very nice check. When I came back, I was happy about it because Amazon did everything for me. I spent my time and I was enjoying myself. So, and that's where you guys kind of need to be. You guys kind of need to get that. So, okay. So hopefully that answers your question, John. Let me see here. C Brand, does your course teach you how to find your own products? Absolutely. I show you exactly how to set the parameters up in Helium 10 to find good products. And Junglescout, I show you how to set those parameters up to where you're able to find products that are 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. And if you follow that, then you will find products. And it kind of just brings all that out. But yes, I do teach you how to do that. That is in my Amazon A to Z course. All right. Mama Funtime says, do you build a customer listing outside of Amazon? Do you do anything creative to build your customer base outside of Amazon? No. I'm going to be honest with you. No, I don't. I mean, that is a foolish thing to do. There are a lot of people that would disagree with me. For example, Shopify. For example, Facebook. For example, Instagram. There are a lot of people out there pushing that, and they're sitting there and they're spending lots and lots of money on these bots and everything else that they're trying to sell their product, and they'll put it on Facebook, for example. So they'll go out there, put it on Facebook, and it's coming from a bot. Amazon is so smart, they know where every single sale comes from. If it comes from Facebook, if it comes from Instagram, if it comes from Pinterest, if it comes from Shopify, they know. They know every single sale. Now, I tell people this all the time, and my members know this. And I'm going to tell you this one time, and you guys should take this to heart. I go to Amazon to purchase products. People go to Amazon to buy products. People go to Facebook to socialize. People go to Instagram to look at pictures. People go to Pinterest to look at pictures. People have Shopify, will create their own account, but they have to spend so much money to keep that Shopify account open and drive traffic to Shopify, and all it's doing is redirecting back to Amazon. I would rather spend $2,000 a day on Amazon than any other platform, because I know if I showed Amazon that I was spending $2,000 a day, I would be guaranteed sales. I get sales constantly all the time. Every 10-15 minutes, I have a sale coming in, and that's because I drive a lot of my traffic only on Amazon. That's it. That's what my members know. Do not waste your time or your hard-earned money on a social platform where people just communicate with each other and say, hey, how are you doing today? Oh, I went here, I did this, I did that. They're not there to shop. They're there to talk. That's it. I'm here and I'm spending my hard-earned money on Amazon because anybody who shops on Amazon is not there to socialize. They're there to buy. So their wallets are wide open. So that's an easy question to answer. All right. James says, thanks for your advice. I see that you care. I appreciate that, James. Um, and Mama Funtime says, what do you think about Amazon's affiliate websites? It's a lot of work for a small percentage. Um, I would rather go out and I would rather just say, hey, I'm going to go ahead and sell this product, private label, or I'm going to do wholesale or something and try to get as much profit as I possibly can. As far as affiliate programs, to me, it's a complete waste of time. I mean, I do have an affiliate program with Amazon, but I make very little money when it comes to that because I got to go out there and I have to push it. And I have to, oh yeah, take a look at this camera right here that I use for my videos, or take a look at my microphone that I have, my Yeti microphone here. Take a look at that, and then here's the link for it. So there's a lot to it, and then you just don't get all the profit. I mean, you get a small percentage, and it's a lot harder to work on. So for me, it's just constantly, well, no, I would rather go out there, find a particular product, and make money off that particular product itself. Now, I send 90% of my stuff into Amazon. I send 90%, 10%. I will go out there and I would do merchant fulfilled. That's why I go out and I get all this stuff, all this priority mail stuff, and this you get absolutely free from the post office. I mean, you can have this delivered to your home for nothing, for absolutely nothing. I will go and I will buy like these. I will buy 100 of these and send them off, and I'll buy 500 of these and send my products off in these, and I get everything from Amazon. So I buy it from Amazon, and the only thing I don't buy is like this priority mail stuff, but that's free. And once you use it, then that's where they charge you for it. So um, again, it's kind of like, it just depends what you want, what you're trying to get, and that's where I kind of help out my members and make sure that I give out a good product every single month. I don't think I had any really complaints about any products that I've had introduced to my members. I think they enjoy what I go out there and I present to them. I check at the beginning of, say for example, I put out this product for July and I'm already looking for my August product and my September product. I found my August product already and I'm looking at my September product. So I'm gonna actually, I'm ordering about 200 units of my September product. I'm gonna test that out and see how that goes. HDN, what's happening? John Ramirez says, thanks, Henry. Appreciate that, John. And HDN says, hi, do you think becoming an Amazon seller is still viable and profitable business? Man, I just flew 8,000 miles on the other side of the world and all that was paid for by Amazon. I don't want to brag. I don't want to sit there and say, you know, I make the most money. I've made a lot of money. There's a lot of other people that are making a lot more money than I am, but um, I can tell you, with the mindset like that, I want people to think that way because they don't get in, and I get a lot of profits from what I sell. Australia, I went to Australia for 3 months, and I stayed up there and I found out exactly what was needed, what was a requirement up there, and I'm selling up there, and I'm making lots of money because I undercut all the stores over there through Amazon. So it is very profitable, and it is still going strong. They're in 183 different countries. Now, if Amazon.com, the United States, is, and you have a product and that is saturated here, I won't hesitate to sell in China, the UK, Australia, Canada, Mexico. Doesn't matter. There's a place that you can sell that particular product, even though it's saturated right there. So it's very profitable. It's going to continue. I don't see it going anywhere, to be honest. I really don't. Every year I make more money, more money, more money. And so um, that's why I teach it. That's why I go out there and show that to my members. All right. So hopefully that answers your questions there, HDN. Um, C-band, C-brand. Right now I'm doing retail arbitrage, but I would like to private label. Do you have problems with gated products? No, the gated products are mainly for new people. Those are the ones that have the problems. Myself, I've sold in every single category. So my account, everything is wide open. There's nothing um, gated for me. Everything is ungated. So I can sell beauty. I can sell, any other that's gated. I can sell in those categories, no problem. There are people out there that will try to get you ungated, but the only really way to get ungated is sales. If you do sales, you constantly are doing sales, and um, say you do 200 sales a day, it is much easier for you to go out there and get into a category that is gated and apply for it, and most likely you will get ungated. There's three things that that you must have to get ungated. You have to prove that you're a good seller. That means that your reviews, your feedback is all above standard. You must have a good product. And the third thing is that product must be so good. I'm talking packaging. You have to send pictures of your packaging to that department. They look at it. If everything checks out and you got a pretty decent looking product, most likely you will have that product ungated and you will be able to sell that product. And once you have one product ungated, you can sell anything. And that will open up the Pandora's box for you pretty much. Because once you are ungated, say in beauty, you have a lot of new sellers that can't sell in that particular category. So the competition is a lot less. And hopefully that helps. As a matter of fact, my September product of the month is in a gated category. It is beauty. But just because you're in beauty, and I tell my members this, is just because you cannot sell in beauty does not mean that you can't sell in other categories. If you can sell in other categories, put the product in there and see what happens. And most likely, that product will start to move, will start to sell, and then you can put it into the right category by applying for that particular category and get approved for it. All right. Mama Fun Times, how long does it typically take to get inventory in from overseas, and what's a good starting quantity to test? I would say 10 is fair. No, 10, 10, 10. No, sorry. Mama, you need to take my course. I teach people exactly how to negotiate with overseas suppliers. If somebody has an MOQ of 1,000, so you have to have a minimum order quantity of 1,000 to order, there are ways around it where you can go and you can order 100 units. I never buy samples. Never, never, never buy samples from overseas. When you put in an order and you tell them, I do not want that order shipped until I get a sample, that's when you can get your sample for absolutely free. Doesn't cost you, because they will turn around and they will sit there and say, we'll send you a sample. We'll send you a sample. That sample will cost you $70 to $100 and something dollars for a product that may have cost you $2 to make. So typically, if you are buying products from overseas, it just depends. If you go out and if you are having it shipped by freight, you're looking anywhere from 40 to 65 days to get your product from the mainland to wherever you're at. 40 to 65 days if you're sending it by container. If you're sending it by plane, you're looking anywhere from 12 days to 19 days. Typically, that's where you should be. Get it within 2 weeks if you can get it. So, hopefully, that helps you. All right. Love that question. Uzma. Hi, Henry. How many reviews we need to boost up sales for new products, private label, or only aggressive pay-per-click? Okay. That's a great, great, great question, Uzma. The fact of the matter is, I sell products with 0 reviews, no reviews. And I probably do anywhere from 50 to 60 sales per day with 0 reviews. There are ways that I teach you to go out there and get reviews, and that is not by email. You do not want to email Amazon's customers. Remember, they're Amazon's customers, and if you piss Amazon's customer off by sending them an email, you can get your account banned. And I do not recommend it. So hopefully, if you thought about that and somebody says, well, you can get reviews by, emailing them after they purchased it. No, you don't do that, because that right there, all that will do is just piss me off. If I want to leave a review, I'll leave a review. And that's how a customer thinks. If the product is good, they're going to leave you a review. I have products that I send out and I get out to them extremely fast. And they leave me a review and a feedback just on my shipping. They turn around saying, wow, shipping was expected on this day. I got it a week early. And that's all you have to do, is get the product out as quickly as possible. And then I have a method that I use in my Amazon A to Z course that gives you and shows you how to get reviews. And I've received 35 reviews in 1 month on one product by using this method. So you guys need to try that. Check out my Amazon A to Z course. And here's the thing is, if you sign up for the Amazon A to Z course and you have questions, I leave my phone number on every single video here on YouTube where you guys can call me and ask me a question. And if I know you're a member, I'll be more than happy to help you out. That's my guarantee to you. Renique Bannister, for your A to Z members, will you look at my private label products in my sellers account and see why it isn't selling? Yeah. If you are an Amazon A to Z member and you have a product that's not selling, I do have private coaching where I can charge people for it. If I know that you're trying and I know that you picked out a product and I know that you did what you should be doing, I will be more than happy to help you out. But if it's somebody that doesn't go and watch the videos and they sit there and I ask them certain questions, because that's how I know, is I can ask you a certain questions. Well, what did you do to promote your product? Well, I did nothing. Well, didn't you do my 10-cent campaign like I asked you to? What 10-cent campaign? See, that's when I know that they didn't watch my videos. So if they didn't watch my videos, I'm going to charge you for it, because now you're taking my time. But if you are a member and you said, Henry, I'm going to buy this product, I'm going to take a look at it, and I'm going to buy a small quantity, and then you buy it and it's not selling for any reason, I will find out and see if your listing is optimized for one, you have the right keywords in there for two. I will do that for you, just because I know that you're trying and you're trying to do your best. See, as long as you make an effort, I'm more than willing to help you out. But if you're sitting there trying to get a free ride, I know that and I figure it out fairly quickly, and I tell you, watch the videos. And that's where I don't have a whole lot of members calling me going, I need your help, because they're usually going step by step by step, and they usually pick it up. They may have a question on the best way to do something, but other than that, I don't get a lot of my members calling me saying I need this or I need help on this. Um, I had one, as a matter of fact, that called me while I was on vacation and asked me, what is the best way to get to Prime members. I have an individual account, and what I told them was, if you have an individual account, you would never go out there and be able to reach Prime members, because Amazon wants you to have your $39.95 professional account, and then they put you in front of their um, um, Prime members, and you start making quite a bit more money, because now, instead of you going on the airplane and you're taking right to coach, you're taking a left to first class. And that's exactly what the $39.95 will do for you. Is we'll go out there and give you an opportunity to sell to the Prime members. All right. Let me see here. I see. What's up there, I see? Hello, Henry. Good to see you're back. If you get a damaged return from a merchant fulfilled sale, do you have to absorb the total loss, or can you write it off some? Yes. Look, anything that is damaged, and then, these guys will come in and do that. They'll sit there and they will send this product. They'll put in for a return request, right? And so they send the product to you, and it could be something totally different. It could be a totally different product, and I've had that happen to me. And instead of arguing with the customer, because they put in a tracking number and they send that product back, I will go out there and just refund them the money itself. But I will keep that aside, take pictures of it, and then I will give that to my my tax accountant and write it off as a loss. And usually you have returns that come in from Amazon's FBA. I will have those destroyed. Instead of having them send it back to me, just destroy it. Cost me a lot less. I have record of that, reports on that, and I just turn that into my tax person. So yes, you can claim it as a loss and, get some money back for it. So hopefully that helps. I think I answered everybody's question. So great questions tonight. It was going almost 7 o'clock, guys. So just a few more minutes, and then I'm going to be heading out. Feel free to ask if you have any more questions. They were great questions. But like tonight, I was just basically talking about my shipping, merchant fulfilled. Make sure that you have a lot of products, and you should be getting ready for Prime Day. Whether you're doing merchant fulfilled or you're doing fulfilled by Amazon, if you can't get your product in, then really push the Amazon pay-per-click, push that heavy on those 2 days. Try to get a little extra sales on that, and hopefully that helps out. The whole idea is to get more sales and more sales and more sales, because what happens is you start getting good feedbacks. you start getting good reviews, and then that's where people start to trust your account and going, oh, they're reading all the reviews. Like, for example, on my account, I'm 4.8 stars out of 5 stars. That's been my account for almost 13 years. So I have excellent feedbacks, and honestly, every other day I'm checking the feedbacks just to make sure that everything is in line, checked, and making sure that somebody's not, um, trying to screw you, because there are competitors out there that they'll buy your product and say it's junk or something, you know. And a lot of times I will go out there and I will um, send a report to Amazon, and then they usually will just take it off and get rid of it, and then we're back on track, So, but yeah, it's been nice. I took a small little vacation, a couple of weeks, and now I'm ready to come back to work, ready to hit that grind, and just go at it, and just every single day now, just sending more products in. Is funny because I have spent $3,000 today just on more product to try to get it in. Doesn't look like I'm going to get it in by Prime Day, but it's going to have to happen afterwards. And so when you're doing sales and you're doing 70 sales a day, 80 sales a day, make sure that you have plenty of product in your account, okay? Because when you start running out of product and that's showing zero, and you're not going out there and you're not selling, that could hurt your account. So make sure you don't run out of product, and go from there. So, all right, guys, I appreciate you guys coming on and listening to me for almost an hour here. It is about 7 o'clock. And thank you guys for coming on in. If you haven't taken my Amazon A to Z course, take a look at it at techdaddyvideos.com. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell, let you know when I do come on. I may surprise you, who knows. And hopefully the sound was good. Hopefully the video was good. And everything was good as far as this video was concerned. All right, guys, we will catch you guys next week, and we'll see you guys next week. All right, guys, have a good one. See ya. Peace.
I just want to hold you. I just want to look into you.